I can't believe it. 1 year of anime vanguards. It's beautiful. So update 9.0. There's 13 different units if I'm correct. Yep, that's 13. 2 of them are battle pass units. We also have a new dungeon, new battle pass, new cursors, new events, a fresh start for my 6-month break. Come on, it's not even that bad. Look, I have a new mic, I have a new computer. We're here to start this new year of Anime Vanguards fresh. And we're gonna start this off with the new banner. So most of the units from this update are from the banner, but obviously these aren't the good units. The good units come from the events. So we have multiple events. We have the Hollow Knight, where you can get the Hollow Knight. We have the Calamity Arrives, where we get Wonder of You. Oh, I almost freaked out for a second. I thought we had to complete all of this. We only have to complete 2 objectives. I really have to read before I say anything. We also have Faded Feel, where we get Shiro. And finally, we have the Hell Killer, where we get Doomslayer, or Doom Guy. These 4 are the main units in this update, not including Dio over Heaven, of course. But I feel like the best way to make this video for you guys, I want to do 2 units at a time per video. This will save me a lot of trouble with editing, and it'll be a short form video that you can, I don't know, take a shower with if you guys do that, or maybe using it on the toilet. I'm just yapping at this point. Let's get straight into the grind. Now, the 2 units that I really want to go for are probably the 2 units that the game already gave me, aka the Hollow Knight and Shiro. So first, I just want to see what their quest entail before I inevitably cry myself to sleep, because I know that it's gonna be a big grind. Oh my god. Okay, wait, maybe it's not too bad. Oh wait, no, this isn't bad at all. I was so scared for a second. For Shiro, all we have to do is evolve Archer, Saber, or Lilia. That's so easy. I can do that. But if we want the shiny version of him, then we need to win 100 matches, which also isn't bad, but that means I have to make a decision. I sit through 100 matches and get Shiro, or I can just stick with the normal, non-shiny version and save myself the pain. Then we have the Hollow Knight. There's already 10 missions, but maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. Win in 1 match with Hollow Sif for Nail Master's Will. Don't know what that means, but I see win in 1 match, so evolve Holoseph for Sigil of Reach. Okay, evolve him. Win in 5 matches with Holoseph for Void Given Claw. Okay, 5 matches this time. Cast 25 spells for Sigil of Focus. Win in 10 matches for the Shaman Relic. Place Holoseph in a match for Barbs of Spite. Hey, that's easy. Win using only Holoseph for 5 matches for Fury of the Forsaken. Alright, win in 10 matches with Holoseph for the Dream Nail. That seems pretty easy. And we have the shiny version right here. So I think that we just get the shiny version for doing all of these missions. That doesn't even seem that hard. I think that this is gonna be a great video. Alright, so since we have Holoseph, I already know that he's a good unit, I'm pretty sure. That's why he has this quest. I already have Marksman on him. I don't know how, but Monarch is right there. And besides, we need to hit pity anyways for Wonder of You, so let's just start rolling. Solar. So since I didn't hit trait pity, I didn't get the mark for the Wonder of You event. Okay, Solar again. Thank you, Solar, but I don't need you this time. I'm sorry. I just need to hit pity or a Monarch, please. That would be very much appreciated. Look, no need to be shy. I get it. The Solar, I don't know if you heard me before, but I do not need you. Okay, I could re-roll off of Ethereal for the chance of hitting the Deadeye pity. However, it is Ethereal, and I could be saving these rerolls for when I eventually get Dio over Heaven. I'm just gonna save. We'll get that later. Now let's, oh my gosh, try to reroll some stats. I am so broke. Hey, I'll take that. Godly? Nope. Okay. Wow. Do I have any stats that I can put on my Hollow Knight? I have 1 Godly SPA that I can give him. 3 Godly damages. I kind of want to save this Godly damage for Dio over Heaven. Do I have any Z damages maybe? I Do not. Wow. When did I get this broke? You know what? It was that update 8.5. I'm telling you. Update 8.5 killed my pockets. Or maybe it was a Berserk update. I don't really know. Okay. Okay, I have a Z+ on him. Hey, I'm never using this unit. I only have him for the shiny. This isn't looking bad. Let's look at this guy's evolution. Okay, so all you need is a Dream Nail and some essences to evolve him. Now that I'm thinking about it, I just realized we could have gotten the shiny version of him, so there was no point in spending all of this. I also think that the normal version looks better. I mean, the only difference between the two is that one becomes, and please don't take this out of context, one is black and one is white. I guess we should also feed him too. I have a bunch of feed materials that I bought that takes him to 57, I guess. I could probably feed him some leftover units that I have. I think that we're also gonna leave the new dungeon for a different episode. I think we just want to finish these quest units first. And before we start, let me just track all these missions right here so I don't forget them. So I only have to complete 10 matches with him to evolve him. That's not that hard. Oops, almost forgot to bring a farm unit. Oh, silly me. I think the easiest place to do this is in Planet Namek Stage 1. I don't think that's going to be difficult at all. Oh my gosh, 4,000 just to place him? Are you serious? What's at the bottom? Soul Tree? No way they implemented that into the game. That's so cool. So for those who haven't played Hollow Knight, this is like the little like stat area, or not stat, like charm area. So all the different charms give you different buffs. So that's how they did this in the game. That's so cool. So if we equip the Hone Nail into the Soul Tree, he should have more damage. All right, finally have enough to place my Hollow Knight. We start him off with the semicircle. Oh, Soul Bar, he's one upgrade, but he has the void spells. Embrace the Void, attack the highest HP enemy for 400% damage. Dream Nail, empowers the next attack by 50%. Ascending Dark, spawns a void zone on the nearest spot on the track for 15 seconds, dealing 20% of this unit's damage per second. Shade Strike, attacks the enemy closest to the base regardless of distance. It all has to do with this little void meter. Little simple animation, but he's cute. Look at him. I mean, he's not touching the ground either, but who is? Okay, let's see. He's at 45 souls right now. I want to see the Shade Strike. I couldn't see it because I had the screen popped up. That kind of sucks. Why did he stop attacking? Hello, attack. Okay, I think it happened when I clicked on Dream Nail. It kind of bugged him or something because I don't have the Dream Nail, but whatever. How many could I place of him? Only one? Okay. So I guess we just do this a bunch of times, 10 times, and we get to evolve him. All right, this is gonna take a while. I'm just gonna speed through all of this. You know, I kind of forgot to go over this, but I forgot we have new charms. So not only do we have the Hone Nail, which is already equipped, we also have Nail Master's Will, a fragmented blade with a powerful lingering spirit of a powerful nail master within. It helps perfect your nail arts, greatly lowering your SPA. And then we also have the Barb of Spite. Thorns once found in the White Palace, now steeped in bitterness. They lash out on anyone who's too close. I mean, let's just equip it. Let's see what it does. So I'm looking, and I don't think anything's really happening with the barbed spike thing or whatever. Maybe all those effects he gets once he's in Evo, but nothing's really happening right now. What the heck? Bro, why are his eyes so white? Does this mean he's ready to evolve?
Nope.
Hello. I think now it's time that we begin with Shiro. The thing about Shiro is that you actually don't need to evolve him. Well, I mean, we still do need to evolve him. So we need 2 units, and I have neither of them. So let's just pull them real quick. I think we'll start with Lilia first. The thing, oh, I just got her. The worst part about this is that I can't swap until 24 hours. So I guess today I'll just focus on evolving Lilia. Now, if I'm correct, for Lilia, you have to complete a stage. Yeah, this item, Berserker Blade. You get this from a drop in stage 1 or something on the Fate map. Yeah, here we go. Stage 2, a 10% chance to drop. But before that, I think I have to farm a bit more essences. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. So I'm gonna start the grind for this 10% item. And I guess I'll just skip to when I get the item. You know, I put in this code and it gave me 25,000 case, and I haven't even got a chance to summon on the new banner yet. I was gonna save it for a separate video, but we might as well do it in this one. And I really want to get Godzilla, especially shiny. It's so cool. Oh yeah, we got Godzilla. All right, I didn't record it, but we finally got the evil item that we need for Lilia, the Berserker's Blade. Now that I finally got the Berserker's Blade, I can evolve Lilia, but I'm not going to evolve her just yet. I want to see what I need to evolve Archer. Oh, no. Right. I didn't get Archer. 16 minutes before I can summon for Archer, so I might as well evolve Lilia now. I need to get takedowns on her too. Of course I do. All right, takedowns finally completed for Lilia. Now that that's over, we should also have our selection summon back. Oh, Archer's already in the selection summon. I could try to pull Archer from normal banner. Yeah, we might as well. I need to get to pity anyways for Wonder of You. I'm gonna try to get to pity once. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna move to selection banner. Okay, I already got 2 mythics from this banner. I didn't get either of them, but it seems like such a waste, you know? He's already on banner, but I also want to save my time. So now we have 2 times the chance of getting Archer. What, 75% chance? No way. Are you serious? 75% chance that I got a Mide. Didn't even get to pity. What? Ichigo's not even on banner. All right, failed to hit pity again, but it's perfectly fine. We finally got Archer. Now let's see what it takes to evolve him. Already 74%. I need the cast blades. I think these are a craftable item though. All right, the cast blades. But now I'm broken essences again, so now I need to get more. And I have none of my challenges up. What is he just doing here? Why are you aura farming? Okay, I finally got everything on Archer, so let's finally evolve him. So now, if I am correct, if we go to Faded Feel, yes, we finally have the red ribbon. Should see it in our inventory too. Yeah, here we go, red ribbon. How much more do we need to evolve Shiro? Other than all the takedowns, which I almost have, we need 40 greens and 30 reds. I'm finally done with the takedowns. The stats are pretty weird, but I got the 2 stats that really matter. I'm just gonna evolve him. Now, I don't know if he's gonna be that good. I really just want to get this video over and done with so I can work on the rest of the units from this update. All right, 100%. Let's evolve the Hollow Knight. Well, we both have Shiro, Hero of Justice, and the Hollow Knight. Before we get in, we might as well read their passives. Magical Circuits. This unit has a mana meter, gaining 10% mana with each attack. Damage increases based on the current mana level. If mana drops below 0 up to -50, self-stuns for half of the negative mana amount. Faker. Unlocks toggleable attacks upon upgrading. Each time a form is toggled during unlimited forgeries, increase damage by 5% up to 60%. This buff resets when unlimited forgeries goes on cooldown. And I think this ability Trace On is what they're talking about. Next we have the Hollow Knight. Void Given Focus. This unit has soul stacks. On attack, generate 3 soul stacks. If no enemies are in range and no spell is cast for 10 seconds, the vessel empowers its next attack by 100% damage. Lord of Shades. On takedown, spawn in a Lost Shade for 35% of this unit's damage. The vessel becomes attuned to the boss's moveset and dodges all attack. I'm pretty sure that the Hollow Knight is a summoner. If you were to have Monarch on him, that means that the Shades would have 35% of whatever the Monarch's damage is. That's actually really broken. And he doesn't get stunned by bosses either, which I think is a cool touch from the games. I think we should go over all these new sigils I got now too. Let's start with Sigil of Reach. Obviously, this is just range buff. Shaman Relic. A relic of the first shamans who sought communion with the void. Its spiral hums with ancient resonance. Greatly empowers the damage of spells. Sigil of Focus. A forbidden rune of Lost Weaver Craft. Grants 20% void cost reduction to all spells. And then finally you have Void Given Claw. Channels the void chaotic energy into weaponry. Sibling summon health increased by 30%. I think I'm gonna go with the Honed Nail and the Void Given Claw for now. I think we should start off with Shiro because I feel like the Hollow Knight is like the main event of this video, in my opinion at least. I like the Knight way more than I do Shiro, but that's also personal bias. So at upgrade 4 he gets his first ability and the move Caliburn. Caliburn's just the same thing. Oh wait, I think this is just a Trace On ability, right? So if I press Trace On, oh, this is confusing. Yin and Yang Sword, the forgery of forgeries, Shiro's signature weapon. The sword and stone perfectly replicated from the moment it was pulled. So if I select Caliburn, oh, what is that cone? Caliburn is not that good. But then again, this is also level 1. I don't like how thin the line is. Next, we have 9 Lives Forgery. That gives him the Berserker Blade. Yeah, he's getting hit by stuns a lot. It's kind of annoying. Next, we have Kaleidoscope Dagger. Oh, this has 0 mana cost. So this actually helps him build mana. That's cool. There's no audio on these attacks though. There's a bug right now in the game. And then for his final upgrade, we have Unlimited Forgeries. A projection of Shiro's mind itself. Oh my gosh. My body is made of swords. Never have I been put to flight, but neither have I stood victorious. Its bearer stands here alone forging. I don't know what he just did, but oh my gosh. 500 range. He just got 500 range and nuked the entire map. Oh my gosh. Imagine if he was level 60 with a trait. I think next we should move on to the Knight. He doesn't have that much range, but I guess it also depends on how I build him. So he starts off with a basic attack, this entire range. For his next upgrade, we have Great Slash. Oh, he goes to this small circle now. I don't like that, but it's fine. So he should also be spawning up. If you see in the back, he's spawning Shades. And that should clear up the waves that I didn't catch before. For his next upgrade, we have Dash Slash. I feel like all of his moves are pretty basic, but I guess that's how they did in the game. Next, we have Cyclone Slash. Oh, well, that makes it better. He just went to full AoE from that tiny cone. I mean, the animation does not portray the range that he's having right now. Right now, he has 249,000 damage for every 7.1 seconds, which could be better. Again, I don't have Monarch. And you could also change up his build a bit. Not to mention, we still have all of these abilities as well. And on top of all this damage, we also have the Shades that are coming in as well. This might just be the best unit from the event side of the update, but I would still need to check out the other 2 units to make sure he is. Yeah, one of these Shades has 162,000 damage. Yeah, this unit just... now, this might be a stretch, but this unit is already way better than Sung Jin Woo. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Sung Jin Woo has 2 global nukes, but compared to the work you have to put in Sung Jin Woo to this unit, I'd pick this unit 9 times out of 10. Alright, we finally have 100% soul, and I haven't shown this in the video yet, so we might as well do it now. Embrace the Void. Attacks the highest HP enemy for 400% damage. It didn't do anything. Is it? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. But that took way too long to get. I don't ever see that being useful. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the update. I'm not gonna hit you guys with the long outro because the second I'm done with this, I'm immediately gonna start working on the second part of the video where I get Doomslayer and the wonder of you. All right, see you guys. Here's a kiss.